Imagine a universe where the silence of space is not empty, but filled with a predatory intelligence that has been watching us for millennia. You are part of a deep space exploration crew venturing into the void, only to discover that first contact isn't a handshake. It's an ambush by a civilization that views humanity as a resource to be harvested. But when you realize that the darkness between the stars is alive and it is hungry, you understand that survival isn't just about technology. It's about outsmarting an enemy that thinks in dimensions we can barely comprehend. Welcome to The Darkness Between the Stars, the pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Peter Cawdron's sci-fi saga. If you love hard sci-fi horror tropes, xenolinguistic mystery, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of facing the unknown through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral chill of cosmic isolation with the profound weight of existential dread. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's detection of an anomalous signal from the deep void, thrusting them into a race against time to decode its meaning before it decodes them. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of strained engines, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are consumed by the dark. Cawdron excels at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of the incomprehensible, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of our species' future. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular first-contact survivor trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of alien consciousness, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior technology. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of The Darkness Between the Stars lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unadulterated ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. The Darkness Between the Stars is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Peter Cawdron has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.